So here we are, we finally caught up to Academia. I knew I was supposed to do a big catch-up with the series about doing it one chapter at a time, but due to a lot of reasons, I had to stop doing the catch-ups, like, mainly just because of, like, workload overloading and stuff. So I am sorry for that. I might do a video saying, like, how much I've enjoyed the series, but just to say, I really wanted to talk about this chapter. I couldn't wait anymore, so I am actually starting to do it. Here we are, guys. I'm starting to be doing these Academia videos now, and it's like, the final match is going to be so fucking sick. I'm not going to lie. Fucking Bakugou versus Todoroki. I'm like, that sounds like a really good fight. I mean, even at the start as well, it's like, you see fucking, like, him going against that fucking, like, shadow dude, like, trying to fuck him up, and it's like, if everyone didn't know about his, like, weakness about the light, and it was, like, really kind of clever. Like, it kind of felt a lot like how, like, Shikamaru was using, like, his shadow powers during, like, the daytime. It was getting weaker, and he was using, like, different parts of it to use his light. Like, I like that Bakugou was, like, using, like, his explosives, like, using his head in a way to actually get around this guy. Like, so he was, like, using, like, his freaking, like, fucking, like, explosions. Like, he did, like, a massive stun grenade attack. It was pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. Even, like, Deku and everyone was like, shit, this is, like, pretty fucking impressive. But it's like, I think even so, if he didn't know mainly about his shadow power, because his, like, dark shadow is pretty fucking powerful, I think, like, Bakugou still would have had the chance to actually, like, overcome, because just because of, like, the amount of destructive power that he has, like, over everyone. It's just like, I really did like that. It's like, he stopped Tokiyami, and he's just like, yo, fucking Bakugou just, like, fucking wrecked him. It's like, yo, you get the fuck up, man. And it's like, Todoroki and, like, Bakugou were, like, face off in the fight. I'm like, yes, that's what I want to fucking see. And it's like, kind of surprising to see, like, you know, Deku, he's back up now. Like, he looks better than how he was after his fight, because his fight, he had, like, broken legs and stuff. Now he's just like, oh no, I just got a little patch on my fucking face. It's like, regardless of what, that motherfucker must be in some fucking power on him to actually, like, get up after that fucking strength. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, I honestly thought he would have come out in crutches. Like, he was in crutches or in a fucking wheelchair or something for a while. But, no, when you get, like, fucking Tenya, he's getting this, like, call from his mom, and he's saying, yo, shit's gotten real. Your brother was in an accident. There was a fucking hero killer, and it was, like, shit was just going down. It's like, okay, the hero killer, Stain, he looks really sick. He has, like, fucking swords everywhere, like this crazy ass, like, scarf and stuff. I mean, it's like, I just like this with his art style. Like, especially it reminds me a lot of the Barrage character that he had back in the day. He really knows how to do, like, very menacing and evil looking characters. Like, they're, like, really gritty, but at the same time cartoony, where they're like, the reason that they look cartoony is they look fucking terrifying. So, like, this guy's got, like, the really big fucking eyes, like, the bandages around him, and he's like, you know, you want to call yourself heroes, I'll make you face reality. And then that big-ass fucking shadow just coming out. It's like, oh, grace me with a moment of your time, Stain. And it's just like, shit is just going down. And it's like, so, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, during, like, this fight, it maybe gets cancelled or something, like, some tuning exams kind of stuff, like Sasuke versus Gaara, like, the whole thing just gets cancelled and, like, stopped it there. I want their fight to continue. I want their fight to go down, at least do it afterwards. And it's like, I kind of like that, like, Bakugou was getting super pissy with him, as, like, saying, like, you know what, I'm talking to you, fucking half and half bastard. And it's like, you know, Midoriya is telling me, you know, that, you know, that guy, he blew out, you know, like, problems. He told me, you know, about, like, I can accept myself. Like, I can accept, like, the half about him. And it's like, what about you? You're his childhood friend, right? Has he always been like this? And just, like, Bakugou just he's getting pissed the fuck off. It's like, ever since, like, that one bit when he just thinks, like, his childhood, where, like, Deku went to help him when he, like, didn't have this quirk or anything. It's just, like, he fucking changed, man. It's like, deep down, he is, like, he's the most super fucking tsundere, like, you're ever gonna see of the character. Like, he is so, like I said, he just doesn't want to admit anything. He's like, I'm the strongest, this guy doesn't have any powers, I'm the one. I think deep down, he wanted to be one of those heroes that protects people, like Deku, like that, but he just hates that the fact that someone with no powers, like, stepped on his pride like that. So, kind of interesting thing to go about. It's like, you know, none of that matters. Fucking come out with what you got. And it's just like, that final match, that last page, oh, that looked really fucking well done. And it's just like, after this, I'm gonna be the best. And it's just like, Bakugou just like, I can just imagine him cracking the knuckles like that. It's like, yo, let's go. Time to clean house. Now, this is going to be interesting since, like, obviously, like, he could blow away, like, sort of the ice powers, so I'm guessing, like, maybe he's gonna actually use, like, sort of, like, shards of ice to actually damage Bakugou, like, from, like, he's gonna, like, use that to his strategy. The fire is probably gonna cancel out his own explosions, like, that's how I can see the fight going down. But other than that, this was a really sick chapter. Not gonna lie, seeing the like hero killer stain, knowing that there's some deaths involved, knowing that, you know, the final match. Overall, this was a great chapter. I thought this was like an 8.5. Like, really, was he? I mean, I'd say near 9, but we didn't get any start real of the fight because I really did like Bakugou's first fight with like the shadow. Like, I really did like that. So that was a sick fight. But I really want to see this. Please don't hold out on us. I want to see next chapter straight up this fight. So yeah. First real, like, catching up with the video. Like, I'll probably do impressions or something of how I felt about it, but just to let you guys know throughout all the other stuff, I'm sorry that I stopped doing it daily, but there was a lot of stuff going on at that time. So 1,000 apologies and all that stuff, but it's just like, I really couldn't wait anymore after, like, reading all of that. It's like, I need to talk about this academic chapter. It's really good. So, thank you very much for watching as always, and I'll see you guys next time.